Choosing the right language learning method is crucial for making your language learning enjoyable and effective. Whether you're starting a language from scratch or revisiting one you studied years ago, the process can be quite exciting but also frustrating at times. I'm Henry and I speak fluently English, German, and Finnish, and I have used all of these languages in my professional career. And over the past 2 years, I've been learning Ukrainian entirely from the ground. And even though I still consider myself a beginner, I have learned valuable lessons about learning solo, with a private tutor, as well as group lessons. In this video, I will break down each of these methods so you can better assess which approach might truly work for you. Before I jump into the methods, I just want to emphasize that learning a language can oftentimes feel very overwhelming. Perhaps you have tried a few times and found yourself trapped in a cycle of self-doubt, questioning whether learning a new language is truly worth it. And this feeling is completely normal, believe me. If it were easy, everyone would do it. However, the benefits of learning a language for both your career and personal life are immense, so it's important to persevere even if achieving fluency would take more than a decade. Now, let's explore the various methods that can make language learning possible for you. The first method is what many people started doing during the pandemic, and that is studying on your own. This approach offers flexibility, allowing you to follow a schedule that suits you, whether it's studying in the morning, during your lunch break, in the evening, or while commuting. However, this same flexibility can lead to lack of structure, jumping from one topic to another without a clear path forward. Studying independently is more accessible than ever thanks to the numerous free resources available online, making it a cost-effective option. However, one significant drawback of self-study is the limited speaking practice, which is crucial if you intend to use the language in real-life situations. While I mentioned that the lack of structure could be hindering you, it's important to note that self-directed learning can also help you remain consistent and engaged in your studies, as you can choose themes that interest you. Nevertheless, we must address a critical aspect of language learning that is often missing in self-study: the absence of feedback. Without immediate feedback, you may feel stuck on certain topics, which can hinder your progress and slow your learning. If you're highly motivated and seek 100% flexibility along with the most affordable way of learning a language, then going solo might be the right choice for you. However, it's essential to commit to your learning process and establish a somewhat consistent schedule. Make an effort to track your progress along the way. And remember that if you study solo, it can also take you a little bit longer than if you have someone helping you. I would consider getting a language buddy who you can practice speaking with, and they will also help you to be more accountable in your learning process. Let's move to the second method, and that is actually, at least for now, my favorite way of learning a language, and that is learning with a private tutor. One of the biggest benefits of learning with a private tutor is structured learning, as you can rely on them to organize the lessons for you. The tutor has all the necessary materials and can assign homework, allowing you to focus on practical application. Of course, hiring a tutor can be costly, but the price often depends on the language you're learning and the tutor's experience. What I particularly enjoy about the sessions is the opportunity for conversational practice. Because it's just you and your tutor, you can expect to speak a significant portion of the class, typically 30 to 50%. Be aware, because in this digital age, anyone can become a tutor online, so it's important to be mindful of the varying quality of tutors. Not everyone is a qualified teacher, and finding someone you connect with can take some effort. That being said, one of the major advantages of having a tutor is the immediate feedback you receive, which is invaluable for your learning. While you do get plenty of speaking practice, it's essential to recognize that you may have no exposure to peers, which can leave you in your comfort zone. If you prefer not to spend time planning your lessons and would rather have someone do it for you at a personalized pace, along with one-on-one conversations and ongoing feedback, I highly recommend working with a tutor. I'm currently learning Ukrainian with a tutor, and it has transformed into an enjoyable weekly hobby where I have someone guiding me through the process. Now let's go to the third method. That's actually what I tried when I started learning Ukrainian over 2 years ago, but I had to quit. These are group lessons or group classes. And yes, I quit after a few sessions, and I will elaborate about this a little bit later in this video. One of the main advantages of group lessons is the exposure to different accents, which can enhance your language learning experience. However, it's important to recognize that since you're learning as part of a group, there's limited individual attention. The material is designed for a larger audience rather than tailored specifically for you. On the upside, group settings provide diverse perspectives. Classmates may ask questions you hadn't thought of, fostering basically shared learning experiences. If you are a slow learner or fast learner, group lessons might not be ideal for you due to the pace variability. Some participants will engage more than others, which can lead to uneven learning experiences. Consistency is key in language learning, and if you benefit from social motivation, groups can offer valuable social interaction. It goes beyond mere language learning. You often meet like-minded individuals, and this is particularly beneficial if you find yourself in a new city and looking to make new friends. However, be aware that group lessons also come with less flexibility, as you will need to adapt your schedule to fit the group's meeting times, which might cause you to miss some sessions if you are a busy individual. In my own experience with in-person group lessons, I found that the class was not as beginner-friendly as advertised. Many participants had already mastered the basics, causing the pace to accelerate more than I had anticipated. And this basically left me stressed every Sunday, dreading the lessons on Monday. It was not enjoyable anymore. And remember, we talked in the beginning about making things effective as well as enjoyable. Despite this, I still believe group lessons can be valuable, and I may actually consider returning to them later when I feel more advanced, to basically diversify my learning. If you enjoy learning alongside others, crave diverse perspectives, and can adjust your schedule to accommodate group sessions, then this method is definitely worth considering. Now, group lessons can be a hit or miss. They are great for those that thrive on mutual learning experiences, but if you are a complete beginner, they may also be daunting at times. Now, you don't have to stick only to one language learning method. The ideal approach for you could be to combine various methods. For example, you could work with a private tutor for grammar, attend group lessons for speaking practice, and engage in self-study for reading and listening. It's all about identifying what aligns with your unique learning style and circumstances. Don't hesitate to explore different methods and quit if they don't fit you. Before we wrap up this video, I just want to emphasize that even if one method is deemed to be most effective for you, it won't matter if you don't enjoy it. The key is to be consistent in your language learning. So if a particular method helps you to maintain that consistency, then it's probably the best choice for you. Mastering a language can take years. So rather make the goal to stick with your language studies in the long term, as it's truly a marathon. Also, different methods may resonate with you at various stages of your learning journey. If you found this video helpful, I hope you will stick around for more content in the future. And it would be very interesting to know which language you are currently learning and what your preferred method is. Thank you for watching, and until next time.